Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Arsenal.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood.
Great chance! Played into space. Cannavaro makes the interception. Totti. Schneider. Totti. And the pass is intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. Totti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely aimed pass. Jota. Now this takes a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Diogo Jota has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that has left him in a heap. Schneider. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Jota. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. More and more pressure on the ball here. Cruyff. And the shot! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Van Basten. It's full on! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy quickly taken. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Van Basten. Jota. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Brilliantly cut out. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Barcelona have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Indicated.
Cruyff. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Adams. And it's half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neto. Oh, that's a key interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mateus looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And that's gone loose. And here's Eto'o. Adams gets a foot in here. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, good-looking ball. Schneider. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's not an especially good pass, that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Mateus. Here's Totti. And it's Van Basten. And this is Forlan. It's a good foot in there. Xavi. Mateus. Cruyff. Bellingham. And this is Cruyff. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's a really well-measured ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Diogo Jota. He's having a pop! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Jota, looking for the far post. And it's been hooked away. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us.
News